Say your name, spell it for me, tell me what you do.
Elon Musk, ELON MUSK, Chief Executive Officer of Space Exploration Technologies, or SpaceX.
Today, we can just reach the moon. Tomorrow, men will be living there. 100 years from now, some men will call it home.
Elon Musk is known as one of the wealthiest and most influential people on Earth today, but his journey to success wasn't easy. It's a story filled with relentless struggle, personal sacrifices, and an unwavering drive to make his vision a reality.
He's a guy with unlimited ambition.
Ambition to do what?
Not a typical type of ambition. It's more like he just needs to be constantly, his mind just needs to be constantly fulfilled.
However, it's important to remember that Musk didn't do it all alone. Along the way, he had people who believed in him, supported him, and helped him through the toughest moments. This is the story of how Elon Musk became the visionary who changed the world, with a little help from those who stood by him. Elon Musk's story begins in Pretoria, South Africa, in 1971.
It was just the nastiest place you can imagine.
And you lived in it too?
And I lived in it too, and showered at the YMCA.
My brother and I were starting our first company. Instead of getting an apartment, we just rented a small office and we slept on the couch.
Growing up in a family that was both intellectual and entrepreneurial, Musk was exposed to big ideas from an early age. His father, Errol Musk, was an electromechanical engineer, and his mother, May Musk, was a model and dietitian. From a young age, Elon developed a deep curiosity about technology, science, and the future. He would read science fiction books and dive into the complexities of computer programming. It was clear that Musk had a different perspective on the world, a vision not just for personal success, but for making humanity better and advancing technology. At just 12 years old, Musk taught himself computer programming and sold a video game he created called Blastar for $500.
Mom, do you remember when I was 12 and I created my own video game called Blastar about a spaceship that battles aliens?
I do. I remember they paid you $500. But you were too young to open a bank account, so I had to open one for you.
That's right. Whatever happened to that bank account?
That's not important.
This early entrepreneurial spirit and his ability to see the world differently would become cornerstones of his success. But it wasn't just his intellect that set him apart, it was his deeply ingrained belief in the power of innovation, the importance of progress, and his desire to contribute to humanity's long-term survival. In 1995, Elon Musk and his brother Kimball co-founded Zip2, a company designed to help newspapers move online. The early days were tough. They worked in a cramped office, living off ramen noodles, and facing constant rejection. But Kimball wasn't just a brother, he was a partner, involved in every step of the way. It was their shared belief in Zip2 that kept them going. Finally, after years of hard work, Zip2 was sold for $307 million in 1999, and Elon walked away with $22 million. But this was just the beginning of Musk's journey. Next, Musk set his sights on revolutionizing online payments by founding X.com, which later became PayPal. Although Elon was driven, PayPal's early days were filled with challenges. Internal conflicts led to Musk being ousted as CEO in 2000, a devastating blow for most entrepreneurs. However, Elon didn't quit. Despite his removal, the PayPal team led by people like Peter Thiel, Max Levchin, and Luke Nozek pushed forward, and in 2002, eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion. Musk received $165 million from the deal, and although it wasn't easy, it showed him that he could make big ideas work with the right team behind him. Then came Tesla, in 2004. Musk didn't found Tesla, but he joined early and became its driving force. The company faced a host of challenges: financial struggles, production delays, and technical failures. But Musk was no stranger to adversity. He invested nearly all of his own money into the company, even borrowing from friends to pay employees. Tesla's engineers, people like J.B. Straubel, who worked tirelessly on battery tech, and Franz von Holthausen, the designer of the Model S, were key to keeping the company alive. Despite moments of near collapse, the Model S was released in 2012, and it was a game changer. Tesla didn't just survive, it transformed the automotive industry. But while Tesla was gaining momentum, Musk's next project, SpaceX, was just beginning. In 2002, Musk founded SpaceX with a goal that seemed impossible, making space travel affordable and eventually helping humanity colonize Mars. The first 3 rocket launches were failures. SpaceX was on the brink of collapse, and Musk had already poured millions of his own money into the company. He was down to his last shot. But SpaceX's 4th launch succeeded, and from there, the company took off. SpaceX became the first private company to send cargo to the International Space Station, revolutionizing the space industry with reusable rockets and cutting the cost of space travel. But none of these accomplishments came without immense personal sacrifice. Musk worked 100-hour weeks, pushed himself to the brink of exhaustion, and faced the strain of multiple divorces. His intense focus on his companies often meant sacrificing his own health and relationships. Yet, through it all, he never lost sight of his vision. Musk had an unrelenting belief in the power of innovation and the importance of the future he was trying to create. Musk's personal values are deeply rooted in his belief that humanity must keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. He's driven by a sense of purpose beyond just making money. His mission has always been bigger. He believes in the future of humanity, the survival of the human race, and the importance of sustainable energy, space exploration, and AI. Musk's vision for electric cars, solar energy, and Mars colonization comes from his belief that we need to secure the future of our species. His values aren't just about profits, they're about creating something that can make a real difference in the world. However, Musk didn't do this alone. Every step of the way, he had people who believed in his vision. His brother Kimball was a constant partner from Zip2 to Tesla, and his success at PayPal wouldn't have been possible without the support of Peter Thiel, Max Levchin, and the PayPal team. At Tesla, engineers like J.B. Straubel and Franz von Holthausen, along with investors like Draper Fisher Jurvetson and Vantage Point Capital Partners, helped keep the company afloat. And at SpaceX, people like Tom Mueller, Gwynne Shotwell, and a team of passionate engineers helped Musk turn his impossible dream into a reality. Elon Musk's story is proof that success isn't just about an individual's drive, it's about having the right people around you, pushing forward when everything seems impossible, and never giving up on the vision. Musk didn't just create revolutionary companies like Tesla and SpaceX, he created entire industries that are changing the world. But behind every great visionary is a team, a network of support, and a belief in the impossible. So, while Musk's journey is one of incredible perseverance, it's also a story of collaboration, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of a future we never thought possible. His success wasn't handed to him, it was earned through the hard work of many people, all committed to the same goal, to change the world. If you've been inspired by Elon Musk's incredible journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who need a little motivation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.